The U.S. Department of Justice has filed an unprecedented criminal case against Chinese military officials. It alleges they used government tools to hack into and steal trade secrets from American companies. The Chinese government strongly denies the allegations. These charges are already having an impact on the diplomatic relationship between China and the U.S. CCTV's Jessica Stone is live at the White House with those details. Jessica.
And Elaine, U.S. President Barack Obama has already said that the theft of trade secrets can hurt the U.S. economy, that it's a threat to the U.S. economy. And certainly as the U.S. Department of Justice announced these charges Monday, it said these charges are proof of that. On Monday, the FBI posted these most wanted posters for 5 Chinese military officers accused of computer hacking and economic espionage. It's the first time the U.S. has brought criminal charges against foreign government officials, claiming they infiltrated American companies for economic benefit. According to the U.S., the 6 targets of the alleged hacking range from U.S. Steel to SolarWorld to Alcoa.
Success in the international marketplace should be based solely on a company's ability to innovate and compete, not on a sponsor's government ability to spy and to steal business secrets.
Wang Dong, Sun Kailiang, and Wen Xinyu are charged with systematically hacking and entering the computer systems of major American corporations between 2006 and 2014. The U.S. accuses them of stealing proprietary information from the companies during the same time period that Chinese companies were negotiating deals with them or were engaged in trade disputes with them. Huang Zhenyu and Gu Chunhui have been charged with supporting their efforts. U.S. prosecutors say the men worked from here, Unit 61398, part of the Chinese People's Liberation Army.
For the first time, we are exposing the faces and names behind the keyboards in Shanghai used to steal from American businesses.
The Chinese government reacted swiftly, suspending its participation in the China-U.S. Cyber Working Group and issuing this statement, quote, "This U.S. move, which is based on fabricated facts, grossly violates the basic norms of governing international relations and jeopardizes China-U.S. cooperation and mutual trust." In Shanghai, Chinese President Xi Jinping met with UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon. Xi asked the UN to play a greater role in cyber disputes, saying, quote, "The UN should advocate rules, sovereignty, and transparency in this regard and respect the concerns of different countries over information safety." And Elaine, the White House says that Presidents Obama and Xi discussed this broader issue just as recently as March. It has been something that's been raised time and time again throughout, certainly throughout the presidency of Xi Jinping and even his visit here to the United States as vice president. When I asked the White House concerning further bilateral problems in the relationship, the spokesperson told me simply that frank and open dialogue is part of creating trust and also enforcing and coming up with those common rules of the road.
So, Jessica, if these defendants are in China, what are the chances they'll even come to the U.S. to stand trial?
Not very high, Elaine. The U.S. and China do not have an extradition treaty. And keep in mind, these charges carry a maximum penalty of 15 years in prison for each individual.